Hello everybody, welcome back.
Catch up to car number 15.
Back on the ovals. Attempting short track racing again. This time late model. Stock series fixed at North Wilkesboro. No clue if this is going to go any better than the Super Blades did. At least we won't have the entire race, or what felt like the entire race under caution, because there are no cautions. It easily means we could get wrecked and be way back. Got a viewer, the 8, who is starting 4th up ahead. Glad to finally get to run with him again, even though I probably won't be anywhere near him. Just still cannot drive this car well enough. I don't know if I'm overdriving entries and killing the run off the corner, or just not using all the grip that this car has to it. Nice that the brakes aren't quite as touchy now that they drop down the overall brake strength. So nice to be able to grab a little bit and not have it like just stop you right away, but see what we can do. Just going to try to not slide the right rear off the corners so that I hopefully have better drive later on in the run. And see if we can pick up a spot or two.
Alright, Jake, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go, go,
50
go.
laps. Just do what we can, and maybe we'll get lucky. Not get freight trained all the way to the back of the field this race.
Clear inside.
Alright, so we only lose one spot off the start. For me, that's pretty good. I'll take that. I don't think the outside's going to be quite as much in play as it was in the old car last season. To the last season or 2 seasons ago. I think it's still going to be pretty much bottom side only. 9 right behind me, so don't really want to quite take that super wide arc into 1 and 3 like people have been doing.
Lap time was 19.03.
Trying to get the throttle down as best as I can without kicking right rear slide in the car.
18.82.
Mine's driving in a little bit deeper, a little bit shallower entry. Kind of hurts his run off the corner. I don't know if that's going to eventually hurt the right front and he'll struggle. Cornering to see. Got one side-by-side battle up ahead between, I believe that's the 2 and the 15. Otherwise, it's pretty much single file all the way around. 2 gets by the 15, 11, and the 15 almost make contact. Trying to close up to the 11, then if he gets by the 15, I can try to take that, and he falls in line behind the 15, so back to single file. Just kind of have to be patient for now. Honestly, if I can stay on the lead lap, I will be thrilled to death with that, because the 1 is just in a whole nother zip code compared to me, and I am not that good. Side by side again between the 11 and the 15. Mike was getting close, falls back a little bit. I used a little too much throttle there in the center of the corner. The gap back between the 9 and the 4. 15 drags the ball going into the 3.
Coming up on your...
Try to get to his inside.
Still there.
Gets a good run off of turn 4. Slow back in line.
That was 18.77.
Oh, we got a wreck up here, and I get turned by the 11 trying to check up for the wreck.
Sorry, 14, I was slowing down.
Or the 9, sorry. So, there we go. Well, not staying on the lead lap. Can't shake these gremlins. It's just been that kind of week. Everything I do is wrong, or I'm in the wrong place wrong time, so is what it is. Maybe we'll get somebody else that'll wreck. Oh, there's one. I actually think he was a lap car though, so I don't think it was 4 position.
The gap to Aaron behind.
Good run by the 16. He's running 3rd right now, so I guess it's the only thing to notice. Good for him. The 8 somehow got involved. That sucks.
P12.
Look afterwards and see what happened to him.
The gap ahead is now 5.8 seconds.
Catching the 2, who I believe was that lap car that was on the inside of the track. He heads to pit road.
Behind is pitting.
It's up to 12th now.
The lap time was at
Guess the bright side is we're only 1 spot off of where I was running pre-wreck. But we're 5.5 seconds back of the 12 for 11, so he's coming out.
The gap in front is now 5.9 seconds. Fire inside. Clear low.
Clear him, he lets us go. Maybe not. Yeah, now we're clear.
That was a
Super respectful.
18.93.
Thank you, Chad. Appreciate that. Not that I'm really running for anything. We're only getting ready to start lap 15. That's how early that happened.
You've just done a 18.77.
I think I was gonna get through that wreck. It wouldn't have been for the 9, but hey, it is what it is. Get some lessons from Chad here on how to drive this late models at North Wilkesboro.
That lap time was
It's helped me a little bit
18.78.
before the race started.
The gap in front is now 5.7.
Slowly catching up on the 12.
That lap was a 18.73.
I'm running like maybe half a tenth faster than him, which unfortunately might be enough to get there. No, not quite. Indeed, quite a bit more than that. I don't know. Only thing I can hope for is that I can keep this pace up. 12 will fall off lap time wise later on. They hurt the tires. So it looks like it's going to be running on my own.
Okay,
This
Jake.
is good for
Gaining on
practice.
this car. The gap is 5.3 seconds. You've just done a 18.80.
It's a simple mistake by the 9. He apologized. You can't, get too angry at him. It's just frustrating that it has been such a bad streak of luck as I overdrive 3 and 4 really badly. Don't think we're going to be able to get to the 12, but would love to grab another spot for the end of the race. At least get back to where I was running before the wreck happened.
Your lap time was 18.80. The gap in front is now 5.3.
I like the lower line and way in, but it kills the run off so bad. Just cannot get the grip right in the center of the corners. Like, it looks good up until about the last quarter of turn 2, and then the time just plummets badly. It's just slowly catching on the 12.
The gap in front is now 5.2 seconds.
On lap 25, so halfway done this time by. Good entry into 1, terrible exit. That's why it went negative on the relative, because I overdrove the entry.
Okay, Jake,
Now
that's
I
half distance. You're looking good for
had a
fuel.
really bad entry
Your
there
last
again.
lap time was at 18.81.
Still slowly catching the 12, but I'd need like a 200 lap race to be able to get to him. At least at the pace we're going. I guess tire fall off can still happen the last 10 or 15 laps. back the entry up into 1 to see if it would help me at all, and I feel like it just
4.5.
underdrove the corner. Well, I can see the 12 at least. Got the gap down to under 4 seconds now. Start lap 30 this time by. Bunch of cars, it looks like 12, 10, a few others.
That lap
As
was
I
at
completely blow the entry into
18.82.
1. Some side-by-side battles. There's always the hope for contact for a free spot, or they're slow enough that I can try to catch them.
That lap was at 18.
Yeah, I definitely got to back the corner entry up into 1. Right front's more enough that did not quite want to turn down.
The gap to Reed in front is now 3.4.
Right around 3 seconds. 12 got by the 10. I drag the wall going into 1.
You've just done a 18.
Can't keep making dumb mistakes like that. 2 is working on the 10. I love that he's racing a lead lap car. The lead lap car really has a battle at the moment.
Your last lap time was at 18.
Now to compensate, I enter
1.83.
too shallow into 1. 2 gets by the 10, so 10 looks like he's really falling off hard. Don't know if he got damage. He's just struggling with tires. We're 2.2 back. The leaders are 1.8 back.
Okay, Jake. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Lap 35 this time by.
The gap to Reed ahead is now 2.3.
Under 2 seconds now to the 10. Love to catch him if I can. $15 to go. A shallow entry there into turn 3, might have bumped off the curb. Yeah, the 10's definitely struggling. So we're catching them pretty quick. Now only half a second back.
That lap time was
Try to set the pass up
18.94.
as cleanly
Your
as I
rated
can.
Reed
Shouldn't be
in
quite as hard
is
given
0.49.
pace difference. Try to cut underneath here off of turn 4 going down the front stretch.
Right side. You've just done a 19.00.
It's gonna be hard to get the
Still
run
there.
off the corner.
Clear outside.
Alright. Clear him. Take a shallow entry just to finish off the pass. Alright, there we go. 8 also gets by Chad. Without issue. At least I was faster than one car on the track.
Was a 19.03.
We're 2.7 back of the 7. The 2's working on him now. So they come out of turn
Gap
4.
to Reed behind is now 1.00.
Doubt I'll have any shot at the 7 with 10 to go. His time by was quite a bit quicker, but he was also letting the 2 by, I think.
Sorry, Robert.
That was a 18.91.
Catching the 7, just not enough laps left, especially when I bump it off the curbing there. Leader is right on top of us. Chad's gonna let him by. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay on the lead lap, but fight. As soon as the 1 gets to me, get by. Looks like he slipped up a little bit in 1 and 2, but it's a good run out. Definitely need to back the entries up. Just see how much more time in the center of the corner one gains on me.
Good consistency. Keep them coming. B11.
You got one right side. Clear.
Take it low this time, Justin.
Inside.
Your lap time was 19.00.
Clear inside.
Alright, Jake, we're in the lucky dog position. Let's see if we can keep it.
Alright. So, fortunately,
is now 2.4 seconds.
can't finish on the lead lap. No big deal, though. Been doing all I can. Like I said, if we wouldn't have gotten spun, probably would have been fine. Wrong place, wrong time. Nothing I can do there. We'll have 2 to go this time by now that we're down a lap. Yeah, I don't think quite enough to get to the 7 still. It doesn't look like there's
We can get this guy.
any traffic around him. The 2's far enough ahead, and I don't think he's going to hit the wall or spin out. I feel like
2
it's
laps
definitely
left.
a lot tougher to spin these cars than it used to be. So now it's managing that grip and still keeping the momentum
The
up.
gap in front is now
Just-
9-1.
I don't know. It's kind of like you do in the SK, but it's different at the same time, so just have
White flag,
not
one
quite
more lap.
learned it yet. I shouldn't even say not quite learned it. I haven't learned it yet. Need a lot of time in the seat to really get this thing down. Finished 11th, only 1 spot off where we qualified. Tough break, you know, just not much I could do there.
Okay, we're done.
It's what it is. Let's take a look at how close I was to making it through that, as well as what happened to Chad. Take a look at tires first. 50/90, yeah, I was absolutely garbage on that right front. Like, could not have been any worse on that right front. Well, I could have. It obviously could have not had anywhere left, but it was pretty bad. Start. We'll drop this a little bit. And we'll just go the lap before. Quick. Again, 15. 12 side by side. You see the 15 drags the wall, so try to get to the inside. There's the 9 up behind. See how close I was to getting through, then we'll take a look at what started the wreck, as well as what happened to Chad. Yeah, just, I don't know. Not really quite sure. Like, the 9 tried to check up too late. It's hard to see, but it just gets right into my left rear and unfortunately sends me around while I was trying to check up for it. So I think, let's see, so 12 went low for it. I think, honestly, given the way the wreck was going, because the 8 was pulling away, Chad was, I think if I'd stayed low, I probably would have been good. At least gotten by the 12 and, or these two, the 2 and, who was that, the 13. Would at least gotten by those 2, but it is what it is. I mean, tough break. So let's see. So we got the 13 and 10. So 13 is just going to get to the throttle, gets to the rear of the 10, spins him. He checks up while he's trying to gather it, and 5's going to come in. Can't check up in time, gets on the brakes, spins the 13 outside. Let's look at what happened to Chad, because this is how he gets involved in it, so he's going to see it. I think he thought that the 13 wasn't going to come off the wall quite as hard. 13 rocketed out quite a bit, and it started his netcode. I don't know, I think he still ends up getting in contact with it, and the 2 just if Chad was barely gonna make it, the 2 definitely was not making it. Like, I'm not really quite sure why the 2 continued to run that corner as hard as he did. Maybe he got on the brakes and it looks like he might have gone for a slide. I don't know. That was tough. The 2 was gonna have a hard time making that one. Chad might have barely gotten through, but the 2 was gonna have a hard time making it through that one. So, and then Chad's car is pretty messed up there. So tough break for him. I almost cleared that one, and wish I could have followed through. Just fortunately, the 9 couldn't stop quite in time, and the 9 was able to continue on. He ends up finishing in 8th. So, is what it is. Tough break. Not much I could do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Try to learn some more about this. Try to keep the pace up, and hope that I can get some sort of race this week to turn it around. So let me know all your thoughts, and until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.